Hi, I'd like to talk to you about our St. Peter's Western Fable Christmas collections. We're having two collections this year. It's really important to us to support people who, at a time of year when the rest of us are trying to keep warm and cozy in the winter darkness, that we remember that there are people who can't find that and they're out on the streets. And so NASH, the Northamptonshire Association for those who are single and homeless, is our charity that we're supporting this year financially. And if you'd like to make a financial gift to support the work of trying to get people off the streets and into housing, please make a generous donation or come and support our carol singing on December the 23rd. We're also collecting for Baby Basics as we remember our Lord Jesus Christ coming into the world as a vulnerable baby in the poorest of circumstances. We can't help but also remember that there are still children born into poverty through no fault of the parents and certainly no fault of the children's. And so, what better thing to do as we remember Jesus laid in a manger than to help those who today are coming into difficult circumstances too? And so, at every service through December and especially over Christmas, we would love you to bring gifts to donate to Baby Basics. Those of you who know St. Peter's well will know that we collect for Baby Basics all year round. There's always a collecting box in our porch. But we're making a special effort over this Advent and Christmas time. But what can you give? Well, thank you, first of all, to all those community groups and individuals who have already very generously provided Moses baskets for the charity. A Moses basket looks a bit like this. Here's one. A beautiful little basket for the smallest of newborn babies to be laid into when born. It should have some sort of cover, it should have a mattress. It can be second hand as long as it's good quality, or it can be new. This one cost £23, so they're not very expensive. But we're very grateful to all those of you who've already bought one for us. Our aim is to fill them up with lots and lots of goodies and take lots of filled Moses baskets to give to Baby Basics. So, what might you put in? There are so many things that can go into our Baby Basics cribs. Perhaps you or someone else you know has had a baby and you have some second-hand things. Good quality, pre-loved things are much appreciated. Let me show you some things that would be really welcomed, whether they're brand new or pre-loved. For a start, a little one needs to be clothed. So maybe you can put in little hats or little gloves. You might knit them yourself, or they might be like something like this. Ideally, if you can, in neutral colours. Or you might have baby clothing. And baby clothing like this is always very much appreciated. Or perhaps little sleep suits like this. And can you see, these have been bought new, and so they are deliberately bought in neutral colours. Obviously, anything would be wonderful, but if you are buying new, please look for neutral colours because that enables Baby Basics to prepare baskets that can go to any child, no matter whether they are born male or female. Bedding is also really helpful. Sheets for the cribs or the cots, or blankets. There's a pre-made blanket here, or again, you might knit a blanket. It would need to be of the right sort of size to fit a crib, or you might crochet one. If you are a crocheter like me, please choose the sort of stitch that gives this sort of dense approach and doesn't have little holes in it. Crochet all too often has gaps between the stitches, but there are stitches like waistcoat stitch or alternating interlocking double and treble stitches that can make sure that your crocheting doesn't have gaps in it. And that's what we need for little newborn fingers. Towels are useful too. Something that little one can be wrapped in after a bath. And yeah, there are beautiful, fancy little towels that you can buy that have fitted hoods in. By all means, buy one of those, but an ordinary bath towel is just as good and actually will last a family a whole lot longer. There are some things that must be new and in packets that have not been opened. Things for the baby. For example, baby wipes, nappies, newborn size, if you can, shampoo and baby bath, or nappy cream. All these sorts of things, really valued. You don't have to buy the top brands. Make sure it's going to be suitable for a newborn baby and not used. But it's not just baby that needs things. New mums who've just given birth have some needs too, and Baby Basics seeks to sort those out as well. So you might choose for mum some sanitary towels or maternity pads. She's going to need them. She might find something like breast pads useful too. And so that she can have a wash and clean herself up too in comfort, some shampoo or soap, something like that for mum. Perhaps you might even like to buy a new mum a special treat. At this time of year, there are lots of gift sets at really good prices available in the shops. So maybe you could buy mum a nice little treat to pop in as well. Some chocolates would be equally welcome. You can pop a toy in. Try and make sure it's suitable for a newborn. And if it's something that's going to go in a child's mouth, that it is really clean or new and not knitted or crocheted. Thank you in advance for your generosity as we seek to help young parents and their little ones in the coming weeks. You can bring your gifts to any of our services during December and especially over Christmas and put them into the crib that will be on a stand at the front of the church. Thank you.